Hello, everybody, and welcome to Danganronpa 1 Trigger Happy Havoc. I have 2 friends with me! Yay! We are on the trial! My brain froze for a minute. So if you don't hear much from Panda, that's why.
I'm just here for commentary occasionally, maybe the occasional joke.
Yes.
To help when the game gets too hard and our brains
I'm gonna be no help there, trust me, I'll be just as bad.
I have now had Pepsi Max cherries, so I've got sugar in my stream. Anything cherry? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh! Streamer117, hi! Thank you for following!
It's because you have all that sugar.
I do have a lot of sugar. Apparently, you guys are above something that needs to be below you guys. It needs to be above you guys. Where are you?
Mystic
Mystic! Hello!
Ooh. Mystic? Wait, Mystic's the person from the thing, right?
Yeah, Mystic's the owner of the server.
Hello, Mystic. I'm in your house right now. Just kidding. Not like in Minecraft. I'm just in your house and then I'm in your server.
Your house in real life. I'm going to leave you.
Oh, I have
I'm in
to.
your walls.
I will
I'm
have
getting
to.
50 followers now.
Oh my god, really? Right, I have to show you guys Mystic's house after stream. It's actually pretty good.
Wait, is it the one close to yours? It's a tower?
Oh, I'm dumb. I've just realised
No.
what Mystic is.
Okay, I have a
The
question.
brain fart.
Saki, I had a question, and I just forgot my question. Saki, I have a question. What was my question?
I don't know.
Well, I don't either.
Right, we're going to trial prep. Because we actually...
God.
We have
no.
skills.
You have skulls?
We have skills.
I think I'd rather have a skull, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have a skull in the attic.
That sounds so creepy. It's an animal skull.
Well, for now. For now.
For now.
There may be more.
If we literally, if we found a human skull, we'd be like, what are the police? The police don't exist. And then we'd, keep it.
Oh, thank you, Mystic. I can't wait to get to 50.
What are you at now, Saki?
Wait, really?
I think so. And you just realised.
Yeah, 48. I got 2 more.
I think one of
You know what I see? Wait, has CJ followed you? Let me ask.
I can check.
CJ hasn't followed. I'm gonna force.
I have
follow.
a mini feed. How long would have it been?
I'm going to threaten people now. I'm kidding.
No, please don't. If they want to follow, they can follow on their own accord.
I'm kidding.
No, come here at gunpoint.
Right, I can't see it. Anyway, I'm gonna read out what our little skills are. So, we have Lost in Thought. This increases the time limit for each phase during the class trial. This costs 3 SP. So we get longer to work things out. Yes! Skills! Basically, it's little things to help us with the trial. Because the trials get harder as the game progresses. We get them by basically making friends with people in the game. You know, before they die. before they murder each other.
Oh yeah.
Then we have neutral liberate. Is that liberation? I can't fucking read.
Neutral liberation, yeah. Or neural liberation.
Neural. Focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time, effect during non-stop debate, the hangman's gambit, and the bullet time battle. This also gives us a bit more time to, you know, help with things. Bullet time battle, thank fuck. I hate the bullet time battle. It's the bit where I have to like bomb bah people's statements. And the melodious voice increases damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed, effective during bullet time battle. So this just makes it more effective. And this is all we have, because clearly I've not done well at hanging out with people.
Saki, I have a question.
Yosh?
Clearly you haven't done well with hanging out with people, you said?
Yes.
That sounds like a skill issue.
I have a bunch of skill issues.
I think I do too. It's okay. I'm bad at hanging out with people too, so we'll have a
Just
skill
see
issue
streamer
together.
just also put skill issue, and I'm like, well, technically yes, it's true at the same token, because I don't have a lot of skills.
It is both a skill issue and a skill issue.
You don't have skills, which is an issue either.
Exactly.
Right. I already know everything in the e-handbook, but let's go over everything anyway. Truth bullets.
Truth bullets.
Bang, 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 motherfuckers. Monokuma File 3. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. I like how small that is. Blue tarp. The tarp was found in the repository under Kiyotaka's lifeless body. It apparently used to move Kiyotaka in order to avoid leaving any bloodstains. I mean, that's fair though. Repository dolly. The dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. This specific dolly has no handles and blood was found on one of its wheels. It is assumed that this is... oh shit. Have I really just fucking failed at reading?
English. Not a language.
Where's my mouse? Let me scroll down! There we go.
No.
It's assumed that this was the same dolly that was in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was originally discovered.
Oh, I remember.
Ah, yes! The Hifumi's glasses that I looked over like 5 million times! By accident. When they were first found... When they were first found in the nurse's office, Hifumi's glasses were covered in blood. However, when they were next seen in the repository, they were completely clean. That's a bit sus!
So I don't even know why they would do that. Why would the clean his glasses unless he was going to wear them?
I know why. Laugh in I know the answers.
Laughing
Spotless hammer. Hammers of all shapes and sizes were found in the repository. One of them was found wet. It apparently had been recently washed. Repository door. The door connecting the art room to the repository was designed to open only from the repository side. According to Aoi, was locked during the search for the missing body. However, when the body was rediscovered, it had somehow been unlocked. Oh my god! Unseen Carnage. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. So close.
So close. Yeah, so far away.
Right. You know what? Do you guys want me to keep reading all the truth bullets, or should we just get into it? Hi! Hi, Unseen Carnage. Welcome to the cherry tree.
You know, in the middle, because I didn't read it properly, I saw something else with his name.
What did you see? Oh shit.
What they said was,
Oh shit, someone's at the door.
I think I can hear the dog as well.
Yeah, there's a dog outside. It took a while for Pando to say hi. Why is Pando saying hi twice?
Is it twice? Yeah.
Why is Pando doing it twice? I'm so confused.
I'm confused because every time you guys say that, I'm like, me? And then I'm like, oh, Pando.
Yeah,
Pando! No, I say Panda. Pando.
Oh, he's not.
No, it's Pando.
To be fair, the name is actually Simba, but the name of the application is Pando.
Rename it, make it so.
I can't do that. Right. Right, I'm just gonna leave this, because we know everything. Well. Panda wasn't here the first time when we did the investigation, but that's beside the point.
Whoa. I'm just vibing.
You're just vibing. Starting the trial. All rise! Boop, 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 boop.
Wait, are you reading them or are you?
I'm mouthing them. Monokuma's actually reading. Monokuma's actually
Oh.
voiced. Trials are voiced.
Such an accurate Monokuma voice. I never read it.
Bruh.
I don't know. A little weird, huh?
I love Monokuma. Where is my Monokuma plushie gone? Aw. I mean, there's still a Monokuma on the view accounts. Calm down, Asahina.
To be honest, I'll probably have to remove somebody died.
Someone would have knocked you out to accuse you.
Yeah, probably.
Says the murderer.
Exactly.
Says genocide and show.
You told them, yeah. Proceeds discussion.
I'm fine. Nah. I might cosplay Celeste one day. That fucking hair is gonna be a pain in my ass though.
You know, sometimes when you laugh that hard, your mic just cuts out. You can't hear
I'm not surprised. I am not surprised in the slightest.
You got a new mic as well, didn't you? So it should have been even better.
Hold on. Which way is it? I can't see for shit. There. That should make me quieter, I believe. Okay. Poor Hiro.
Mental breakdown.
Well, he's getting accused of murder, wouldn't you?
To be honest, I wouldn't be bothered. I'll just say yeah.
You do realise that if you take the credit, you're still dead. The only way for you to stay alive is if you found the actual culprit, right?
I would still say, yo, it was me.
Yeah, we're all.
No. If it was me, I'd be like, yo, if it's not me, then you can vote out, and I'd point to who I hated the most. Like, I'd be like, yo, it's me. And if it's not me, like, if I'm not the imposter, then you can vote out this guy.
You didn't kill this person in our house. Oh, it's okay. You can vote me. It just kicks him out the house. No need to call the police. I'll tap myself out.
Oh, I can't wait for Among Us this Friday.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. My teammate should be able to join as well.
Okay, I gotta read this bit. Is Hiro really the killer? Or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Bum. Oh, I love the music in this game. It's... Oh! I think it's Yasuhiro's message. Yeah. Yes. Little demon! Hi!
Small demon.
Welcome to the cherry tree. Do I... Do I have to point out the blueprints? Sorowashigaya! I think I did it.
I have no idea what's going on.
I was right, we have to point out the handwriting. Nice. When you have to tilt your head all the way back to finish a can.
That's when you know you've had enough.
Take a look at this. Look at this graph.
Look at this graph.
Look at this handwriting. I feel really ashamed because that would be my handwriting right there.
Oh no, mine is much worse than that.
I got told off so many times by my teachers because they could not read my writing.
That's what my handwriting looks like when I write with my left hand, but my right hand...
You look more like Yasuhiro's.
Hang on, I actually have a picture of my handwriting because I have it right here.
Hey.
Terrible. I'll send it in the VC chat.
I still can't do this girl's voice.
It's
My
a bad
evidence is that he
picture.
is sus. He's very sus. I love this game because it's basically Among Us.
Oh yeah, mine is way worse than that.
That's when I'm writing slow. I
Wait,
have
where have
notes to be
you put
writing
it?
fast. I can't even read them.
Where have you put it?
The VC Talk 1 chat.
Oh, I keep forgetting there's actual chats in the thing. Honestly, that's still better than mine.
But you see, you can read it, right?
Yeah.
When I have to write notes in class, I don't have my handwriting for notes because I was actually writing slow this year. I have some handwriting I cannot read. It looks like lines, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, no, I had to rewrite a whole thing in 5th grade. My teacher made me rewrite it, and they gave me a late grade because I turned it in late, but she made me rewrite the whole, like, essay I wrote.
Oh my god. I had a
because
science.
you couldn't fucking read it.
Yeah. It's like, well, then just let me do it over a fucking computer then.
We didn't have them then. This was like when computers were first getting into schools.
Fair enough. I remember my science teacher for when I was in year 10 and 11. Hi, General Emote! Anyway, but back to my story. my science teacher's handwriting was so appalling. The Bluehead Demon! Welcome to the cherry tree! Hi!
There, I've sent a picture of mine.
His handwriting was apparently so appalling that he had to write everything in caps lock.
Oh,
Your handwriting's not that bad.
Oh my god, Simba leveled up!
Oh, welcome. Blue-haired demon email.
Your handwriting's not that bad. I can actually read it. My dad's handwriting, no one can read it. That's why he types everything now.
I have not done handwriting in so long.
51 followers now?
Thank you everyone, thank you! Thank you everyone! Give me a second.
Barely hear you, it's just...
Yeah, because it's
I know, I was like, what is Saki saying? Saki just disappeared. Saki went ooh ee ooh ah.
Ting tang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. I'm now at 51 followers!
That's what you missed, Sandro. You missed 51 followers.
Who's super sus today? Thank you, Mystic! I'm so happy right now.
Congratulations, you have made a new achievement.
Achievement unlocked! So, Xander, everyone is sussing Yasuhiro Hagakure at the moment. I know who's the culprit though.
Oh, we don't need to buy more then? There we go.
It's not for me, it's for you guys.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Make monies.
Maybe. No. I'm gonna have 1 penny. Honestly. I have £2. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. When I asked for snacks, I didn't know they were gonna order them out. Woo! I got crisps. Reach 50 followers gets crisps. Oh yeah, what you saying Celeste was super sus 01 due to the super perfect coincidence always being right by where the bodies were found alone right before yeah, it's very sus. Oh my god, Byaku, you're standing up for someone? Oh no, there's no denying he was in the robust justice suit, but that's not what we're... No! Was indeed Yasuhiro Hagakure.
Excuse me?
What? And... Oh shit. And of course he passes it off to me. The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit. The Illuminati! No, it's here.
The struggle is real.
I'll be back in literally just a second into this, you can go at this point.
Okay. Makes sense to me. I love you, Byakuya, you fucking king! Hello. Nani?
Oh?
Oh?
He looks angry.
He looks like I could simp. I do. But these two don't.
Should know, but I have bad memory, so I don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm ready. Here we go. By the way, Xander, I did read your comment.
Yeah, that's all the time shoots. I should have thought about this seriously sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
No, we never know.
Yeah, what's with Byakuya giving me the stink eye?
Still a shit.
Fuck you too. I wouldn't really say wrapped. Mm-hmm. The game is very quiet. Right, I hope that'll be better for you guys. Is it still bad? First of all, I have turned up the volume. I pressed the wrong thing. This is gonna burst my eardrums off.
You can turn it down if you want to you know these, what is it, the headphones at the bottom right on the computer, if you right click that, you can go on volume mix. Wait, no, that turns it down for you, Discord and
It's alright, Ghost. I'm trying to sort this out. Also, TGR, I can't really sort the fuck out because he's at he's at like 200%.
What about quiet on this? Is there a way to turn it off?
Problem is, right,
Oh,
both you guys and the game is coming out the same fucking area.
I don't get what I'm saying. Well, I can move the phone directly in front of that. Not the way.
Hold on. I am organized. I'm sorting this out. There.
Probably that.
Is that better for everybody?
Hang on, let me say something so people can know how loud I am.
Yes, Ghost, they are dead. Very dead.
Someone's dead in the corner, yeah.
That's me. I'm dead in the corner. Sorry, guys. I can clean up my mess.
Oh, sorry.
I think that's Taka. Yeah, that's Taka.
Nah, that's me.
Dead, happened and found.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. That's me.
Is that any better for you guys?
This is a ghost that you're talking to. Panda's dead.
Yeah, I've been dead for years.
3 years from now, he's still dead. You can hear the game a bit.
You know, I've been dead for so many years. Y'all still think you hear my voice?
The game's all the way up. That's not what I wanted to do there.
Who would have guessed there would have been a murder in a game like this? So true.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Yay!
Nah. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, who
Who
would
would
have
have thought
thought
about
it?
a game that's got a crosshair above the eye on the
What? Static?
I'm stuck. Oh well.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that happened to mine the other day, and I don't know why.
Wait, where's the static coming from?
I have no idea.
Do you guys hear
I don't know.
static?
Oh yeah, I can slightly hear it.
What?
Mm?
Oh wait, hold on. Did it stop?
Yeah, it was slightly. I don't know why.
Hang on. Did it stop?
A second later, our earphones just blow up. All you hear is.
No, did it actually stop?
I can't hear it now.
Okay, it was my fan blowing on my computer because my computer is heating up. The computer is really hot.
Your PC dead?
No, there's a fan in it, but it's like 40 degrees Celsius here. So it's really
not the main CPU core.
no, it has built-in fans.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fancy, but I'm gonna have to turn it on. I'll just mute.
Is the game levels better for everyone? Like, can you hear everyone? Unfortunately, I can't turn TGRRP. He's literally as loud as he can get. Dude, don't whisper!
It's better.
Oh, I love issues. If I turn the game up anymore, I won't be able to hit anything but the game.
Yeah.
Although, the noise from the background could also be my laptop overworking itself.
Not a clue.
I'm really sorry, everyone. I'm really trying.
But when the body disappeared, so did the doll. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the doll.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Saki's laptop trying to prevent itself from exploding. Yeah. Hopefully, I will get something better at some point, but at the moment I can't afford it.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Also, if you hear crunches, that's me having crisps.
Celebratory crisps.
Are you absolutely
While we're
positive the
doing that, I'm
dolly
gonna
was
plan
in
the
the
server
equipment
as well
room
and
when you
play
found
cookies and
Taka's
crashing
body?
it.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible
She looks
that it
so
was in the
confused right
repository
now.
all along?
Oh,
She's raised an
this
objection.
no,
How do you respond?
it wasn't me.
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway.
Ow!
Get struck down.
That legit hurt.
We have all
Who gets
accepted the
punched in the
fact
stomach?
that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Haughty bitch.
She's ready to hit someone.
Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them where the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Oh no. We're halfway fucking through the game and we're still getting new fucking things added. Calm down, Danganronpa. This game's hard enough.
Most of it's just reading.
Because of the fat kid's body, right? Let's talk about reloading. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of your screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count.
You just kill all of them.
I want to
This is why.
die. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how to destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just looking on and pressing the left button won't be enough to handle them. Now it'll cost you one bullet just to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, remember that the tab key now has a function along with the right mouse button and the left mouse buttons. You'll automatically reload at the start of favor time and your ammo will not decrease. I have to shoot the statements themselves, not the person.
Oh, bro, I wish that was the other way around.
Pew pew!
You talk to the statement, do you shoot the people and then they're done.
Oh, but if your action difficulty is set on gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then,
What, did
good
you
luck.
anyway?
Have fun.
Ignore anything you just said, I did that anyway.
Pew 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 pew. Oh, I missed.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
I hate this.
I cannot agree.
Happy, happy, happy.
Happy. Objection, motherfucker!
You should just
That is not happy, 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 Saki.
Had it right.
She's dead. We shot her in the skull.
That's
She's on
happy,
the-
happy, happy.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire marking that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Where is it? Come on.
So do Australia!
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out.
Objection!
Objection, hearsay, mother effer.
When I get a capture card, I'm totally streaming Ace Attorney.
And as
I've
the
never
blood
played
dried
Ace
on the
Attorney.
tire,
I have the trilogy on my Switch.
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
You on the server then, Pandora, now?
Nah, that's your mom. Just kidding. It was...
Oh my god. I didn't know she played Minecraft on PC.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was
Apparently.
just something
No,
we
she
had
just
to
doesn't
get out
know
of the way.
things.
Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. 'Cause if
You
it's not a
fucking
killer
got
robot,
caught
then
lying in 4K, Celeste! Woo!
what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure.
Why is your face coming on like this shaking?
I'd be happy to
Exactly.
explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately
The robot isn't the focus here, Hina. God damn it! Yes, it is. It is now. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? He means he can't bend over!
Arm rage mode, let's go.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there,
Back again,
the body was
Noisy.
moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah. The
Thank you,
culprit
Dad.
wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
I got more.
Keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the
Whoa!
dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
That shouldn't hit!
Everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realized.
I'm so pissed. That should have hit.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have...
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Australia!
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle
Need
when
an
you stoop
ender
down low.
card.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could
Need to make
actually
one of
get
those,
into a position like that?
What's it called?
Maybe.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Panda, what's that obelisk thing that you can teleport to? What's that called? The server?
The Waystone.
Waystone, that's what it is. I need to serve.
I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
Need an ender. Yep, ender thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. It seems like an obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Bloody fucking voice acting into like the flashback sequences.
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems
Seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Push it with your feet.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Maybe.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Can't take it off myself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? It took all of us to get it up here though, exactly. I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing! Technically I should get TGR to do it, but I don't want to interrupt what he's doing.
Oh, I completely forgot that. Sorry, no, I'll do it. Sorry, I completely forgot.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Pretty much!
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course he wasn't making it up.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Exactly.
I hate myself right
He could have
now.
gotten it off by himself. I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Nina, you're so fucking dense.
Oh,
She is! Sometimes it's lovable, sometimes it's not.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect her.
Got a point.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Obviously not!
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Everyone's just dragging on Hina in the fucking chat.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Byakuya is speaking.
oh, okay. How did you get hurt? How does his voice go?
Speak with your nose.
Bad guy hit me.
Yeah.
What the?
Basically, they're jumping Hina because, she couldn't see very obvious things that she pointed out before. Like the fact that you can't bend over in the Robo costume. What guy?
Robo Justice hurt. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Damn, that's a lot of stars. Oh, what? Do I...
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero. Without
In
a doubt.
chat. Celeste, you're a lying little shit, you know that. Indeed she is!
Ow, pain.
Yeah. That's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Thank you, Kirigiri.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Like the possibility. It was me! Oh, come on. Hina can be cute when she needs to be.
Instead of seizing
She's just
on
not very
one
smart when it comes to
the truth
cases.
is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps. But where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Series of unfortunate events!
What a pain in the ass!
I know, right?
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus,
Bum, bum, bum,
maybe
bum,
we find
bum.
out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah, somebody call Lemony Snicket. I need to rewatch that.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we can start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Indeed we did.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Hello? Hello, hello? I have FNAF, and I might play it one day.
I haven't played for lots of Freddy's in ages. Can't remember the last one I played.
But do I blame them? No. If I was forced to sing the same stupid songs for 50 years and I never got a bath, I'd be a bit irritable at night too. All apart from Security Breach.
I want to play that, but I doubt my PC is good enough for that.
Mine's definitely not.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the
Maybe
red
at
room
4
and quickly
FPS.
came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
I love FNAF, but I've never been not scared enough to get through the entire game.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
To be fair, if this was me, my memory would not cope. Like, I'd literally be having panic attacks. I'd remember nothing.
He was injured, so we took him
You
to
know,
the
I
nurse's
kind of wish I
office and
chose a
resumed our
different
search for
origin
the
of the
suspect.
fountain. Because that one is fun as hell to play that. You
But
get
not
hungry
long
really
after
fast,
leaving
but
the
you get some
nurse's
shit
office.
food blocks and it's fun.
Don't got me.
Right.
I saw a shadow. That was wrong. I saw a shadow. Something moved around the top of the stairs.
When
Okay.
Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
Sakura, aka fucking Muscle Mommy here, can remember everything perfectly. I think, one, it depends on the person. Two, it depends on the circumstances they've had in life. Hina, up until this point, hasn't had anything like this happen. But we don't know for Ogami.
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
She's also made that way to be nice. Where are we again? Mechanic. Yeah. Celeste, what's wrong?
Oh, now I actually get that one around.
Your turn. There's a lot of flashbacks. It's Togami. Teacher, it's Togami.
Oh, sorry. That was rather an intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him. The strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
Here we go again. Yeah! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead.
Oh god, please don't see me.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
Bang bong, bang bong. And right, they're blasting a construction site right next to my house, and oh my god. Are you okay, Ghost?
How come everything interesting
I
happens
left
around
Celeste and Hina there and
Oh.
headed back
All
to
sorts
the
of
third
random
floor
stuff happens.
to let the others
The
know what
life's a
had happened.
movie.
It really is.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
They're all porcelain, yeah.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Ha! Eating spicy crisps with salsa.
Sounds nice. I need more food, I'm gonna die otherwise. Why does it have to rain all the time?
Because it's this country.
I'm on about in Minecraft, I'm playing on the Origin server right now.
Oh, because it's the Origin server. My whole house just shook. Jesus Christ, Ghost! Please stay safe.
I'm pretty sure Ghost isn't so.
Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office.
The fuck was that? Ever heard of a souffle pancake? No, I have not. What's a souffle pancake?
Oh god! Okay, I set my spawn here, that's not hard.
Panda, Xander asked if you've seen the message in my general chat on my server.
Yes, I'm just being messaged by like 5 people at once while also on the stream while also on Minecraft, so
Sorry.
I chose not to respond.
They are really fluffy pancakes. Ooh, I'm curious now. I'll have to try them at some point. Also, I heard someone scream bloody murder from outside my window.
Oh, so many people screwing down the window near me as well. It's terrifying.
I've got noise cancelling headphones in, so I can't hear anything.
I still gonna go over there.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the
That's
nurse's
not
office
good. I've
and saw
run out
that
of
she was
trees
right.
one, so.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Oh, this is where she turned into Genocider. Togami.
Oh, sorry. This can't be happening.
Are we all hallucinating? Are we hallucinating all this or something? I can't read.
But when we got there, we discovered that
Panda,
now
do you mind
Taka's body
helping me a
had
bit?
also
I
gone
need
missing.
a bit of help.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for
Currently,
2
Oh, you have?
dead
I'm
bodies.
off dead.
I will
My
take a
stuff is
look.
Over many.
Of the souffle pancakes.
Run.
Oh, they look good! Oh, I'm so jealous.
And after some time,
Snow doesn't affect
Celeste
me.
informed
That's
us that
actually
she
nice.
found the bodies, and we all
It's
headed to
only
the
rain that
repository,
affects me. Makes sense. Oh, I know it's raining the pool.
which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Ow.
Don't you find it sus that it's all Celeste's doing that it triggers these events?
Yeah. It's the main reason why I think it's a.
I think that about covers it.
God.
I
Who
see.
knew water was so
The
painful?
whole thing sounds exceptionally
I've
complicated.
literally got 3 hearts, I can't do anything.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well,
I can't get my
if
stuff.
that's
I've got
true,
2 hearts,
then
I
what?
should have brought that.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. From there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
I'll just.
Now then,
I have
let's
no
get
clue where
started,
you are,
beginning
dude.
with what happened to Taka.
Yeah. Would it be easier? No, it would be way easier if
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what.
should be.
Broken watch? Maybe? I'll be honest, I know the
So,
Oh my
we're
god.
I know the answers to the very end, I just don't know what the answers are throughout.
He died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
what makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Fumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See?
There's
So it's
3
obvious.
cards.
What would you do if you walked down the street and saw people jumping a person and they slowly turned towards you as if they want McDonald's? No! You call the police!
You call the police and you get that hickety heckety how out of there.
They're assaulting someone! Call the police! I wish people did that with me when I got fucking jumped. No one fucking did that.
Oh, it's lagging.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if he, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the
numbering of the Justice Hammers.
What?
Shoot!
Huh?
Oh, there's
What?
so much death and
Regarding
destruction
Taka's
around
death,
me.
I wonder if he died before
I'm on
Hifumi,
my way, Dad.
or perhaps
Okay.
it was after.
Okay. Nothing
We
around
already
me, so
know
I'll
what
sleep.
order they
I
were
forgot
killed
I
in.
can't sleep, I'll have to leave
Taka
for a
came
second.
last
What am I doing?
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed
Wait,
with Justice
Hiro's
Hammer 3,
message?
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Hold on.
Is it me? Come on, game mode.
That's all it says. No, it's not the message. Kyoka's wristwatch broke with the hands pointing at just past 6 o'clock. It confirms that as of last night the watch was still working, which means it must have broken the following morning when he was attacked. Check 1:53. It has to be the clock though. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death is each a blow to the head. It's both thought that they were killed by a similar weapon. It has to be the watch. Because that's the only thing to prove that Kiyotaka was murdered first. By the time. Because his watch broke when he got murdered. And we literally saw Hifumi die.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came
No, it hit.
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
That means bullshit.
True that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka...
Okay, so it has to be the first one then.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I have no clue either. I'm not good at games like this, so that's why I usually do this stuff.
Use your brain, I am horrible. I came here for the funnies.
Oh shit, yes I did! Hold on, I'm looking this shit up now. I'm getting pissed.
I do that all the time, especially when playing Mario. I've got a squash on it. How have I not found an enderman yet? I don't get that. It is extremely stupid. Oh, another case up in there.
Back up! I already know all of these things. I want... Here we go. Absorb the numbering and what order? I forgot how to absorb.
Shoot. So.
That doesn't tell me how to absorb. Okay. Hold down the left mouse button. Okay.
Invisibility and not pushing.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
There we go. I'm that bad at this game, everyone.
Killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, that's wrong.
So do Ashigayo!
L plus ratio.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Soundtrack goes hard. It does! Also, everyone, I hope you enjoyed me being an idiot for a minute.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. I feel like there was something.
His glasses, maybe?
Oh, it's the watch.
The watch. Yeah, that makes sense. See, you're not the only dumb one. What is that? Ooh.
Oh, I have no idea what the fuck they're trying to say here. Besides...
It's a name.
No, it's not a name.
Oh, it's a pillager thing. Oh god, there's a pillager, so I do not have a shield.
Oh, we're spelling wristwatch.
Oh, that was very close to my mind. Ruben Paul. Can you find him? The hell was that?
Give me that.
What?
There.
Now I understand.
I've completely forgotten immune to lava. I need to remember that.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch.
No rush, but I still haven't gotten that. Thank you. You can take your time. Thank you.
Is that a village or still? I think I found a village. Take this sugar cane.
Thank you, hyper-realistic manga.
See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Kiyotaka.
Oh. Hey you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting?
Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. Crown!
You know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Thank you for giving me head pats!
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
And that simple fact slipped past all of us.
I've gone so
We made the
far
wrong
off the map,
assumption
oh my
about the
god.
order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Exactly.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
No. Can we stop repeating this fucking flashback?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've said like 4 times since we did this. Is there a way to pick up a waystone without something?
I don't know, Mystic's usually the one that gives me the waystones.
Oh, okay. Right.
You should be able to break it with your pickaxe, I thought.
I don't know if it gives it though.
You
it does.
should. Yeah.
That's amazing, I have my own then.
That's how you get them.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can make them with an ender pearl. I can't see any endermen. Right now I've got to walk how many thousand blocks?
We're all in the clear.
base for now.
Fine!
Oh wait, I just had a look on that map. That map says SMP Castle. I'm gonna play it to start back.
That is what I was telling you guys about.
Oh, okay, I'll place that back then. Where was it?
My freaking Wi-Fi just went out. No, ghost! Apparently you can build waystones, so woo!
If that's true, where's the tape?
Yeah, I'll 3-9.
Fine!
Yeah, it's got its obelisk waypoint point thing. What?
Don't just go making stuff up.
I need to find a new one.
Anyway,
so
we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Thank you for the love!
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office,
we're being showered by myself. Lego Row, welcome to the cherry tree!
Hina and I were in the bathroom together while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
You forgot something? Hyper? What's up?
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Oh! Welcome to the cherry tree!
She looks like someone that's saying, Wazza!
Wazza!
Oh, an Enderman. Another Enderman. Why am I finding so many Endermen?
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
I've got an Ender Pearl! Yes! Oh my god, I'm so happy. It took so long, and of course when I do that...
I've not seen Omori. Unfortunately. I'll have to take a look at it at some point, and then I'll get back to you.
Another Ender Pearl, what is going on? Oh my god.
It's a roleplay game?
I'm going
I know it's a game, but I still haven't seen it. Balloon! I'll have to see it at some point. I really don't like that chill girl. No one does. Nobody does.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Head pads! Thank you!
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Coin! She's a double reference to Jeff the Killer and the nursery rhyme of Jack and Jill. What? You guys are having fun with the VTuber effects, aren't you?
What ones are being played?
All of the nice ones are being played. So far I haven't been abused.
Oh, now you've jinxed it.
Oh yeah, I have jinxed it. I'm gonna have someone throw dice at me and fucking hit me with a hammer. Which is very fitting for this trial. Ow!
I am.
Oh my god, someone hit me with a hammer and then gave me a head pat.
Oh, I'm sorry, breaks now. Oh, here you go, here's some to fix it.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us
I love it.
killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done these things.
Guys, I got a box on my head.
Box? More like a box. Oh, my game's lagging again. Please don't crash. Thank
So
you.
what now, Kyoko?
Right, where's Ghost's face? Right there.
Oh!
Take it to Ghost now, go all the way back to mine.
She got mean mine queef head. What's that mean?
Not a clue. Brain no function.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Glow sticks! Thank you! Way of saying Minecraft. Ah.
Minecraft is game.
Yeah!
Game is good. That is a lot.
So instead of who,
I just realised
I propose we start talking about how.
List 4.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Oh my god, Panda! You're in goal! Ow! I have a box on my head again. Oh yeah. Thank you for the head pats.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Oh! I didn't see what the balloon was! No!
It's getting dark.
Ow! Ow! Why do people keep abusing me with dice? Why is it always dice?
Not a clue.
Ow!
And according to what Celeste said...
Ow!
Why did I have to do it so I have to go for a slow line to get to my voice?
You guys like abusing me, don't you? Ow! Oh, that was spiky. I had a pineapple through in my face. Gotta roll with the bunches. A oh. I'm just gonna continue the game. I'm just gonna continue the game. Oh, I skipped her line by mistake. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in a short amount of time. It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
I know exactly the way.
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
Yes, what a banging song.
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
Did you hear that, ghost child? Hagakure is scared of you.
Oh my god, a ghost? Nah, that's a dead.
I like how my stream chat's just filled with virtual effects and not the fucking talk, apart from on the screen there. So I can't even see what the last message that was sent was unless I move my head. Shake in fear!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think
you
what
get
she's
food.
implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Go get food. Of course he was still alive.
Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office,
but
simply walked out on his own.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Go on, boy! Play dead!
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi is still alive, is it really possible? Yes!
12 stone 2. Do I have obsidian? Yes, I do. Thank God I picked that.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And
I
you
eat
know that
crackers.
how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
What?
And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Actually, I need to check this because if I fail again, I might fucking die.
Oh, is that Panda? Yeah, Panda's one.
Dead body
She
has
left the
been
world as
found.
well.
She's getting food.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm gonna absorb something.
Hifumi was dead,
Let's go,
without
he's
a doubt.
dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
I hope I hope it's the right one. Yeah.
For some reason,
My fucking Panda's computer restarted for an update.
Are we really
how do
so
you
sure
smelt
about
stuff
that?
in Origins?
Maybe
So
the
I put
announcement was
cobblestone
intended to
and
signal
gold in
someone
and
else's
stuff.
discovery.
Shit!
I need like a flinty steel to start or something.
Ah!
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Right, give me a second, everyone. I will be right back. You get food, Panda. I will be right back. I've had so much liquid. I already have the cheat sheet up.
Why is this not working? I actually don't get that. Where I need all this stuff to work.
Come in, Holly. Does Holly want to be in my bed? Holly want to be with Stream?
And that gets her up.
Come on. No? You don't want to be in the room? You don't want to be on Stream? Come on. Come on, puppy dog. I'll leave the door open, shall I?
One, you can all hear that you all heard me talk to the dog. 2, wash your hands. Oh my god. Why are people triggering the effects when I was gone? It does, but I was hoping to not look at that bit. Right. Somebody else's discovery. So I know what to absorb and what I need to press.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I need to double check because I'm a dum-dum. I swear I should get this up on my phone. Someone else's discovery. Dead body had been found.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi and the nurses, there's a chance?
No, Hifumi was dead,
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
What the fuck? Oh!
Shoot!
Shit. I got it wrong! I got a bad ending! Yes!
I refuse to give up yet.
I'm so dumb! I read it the wrong way round!
Saying that when we first found Hif, there's a chance he...
No, Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery. Hifumi's dead, and that is.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
How the fuck do I read it the other way round?
When we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was at...
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's
Dead body had...
There.
No, that's not...
I'm so pissed with myself.
Was the body
Thank you, hyper-realistic.
really intended for Hifumi?
Woo, I got it in the end.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered
Woo,
his
I'm a
body.
dumbass.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body...
Hi, Luna. How are you? Harley is still in my room.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Oh god, that's creepy.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere.
Is my phone vibrating?
I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
Oh, other than being an idiot, I'm doing good. I got a new mic, I got a new webcam, and I got a puppy in the room. But yeah, my brain isn't working properly because one, I've had a lot of sugar, and two, the sugar's the only thing keeping me active right now. I'd be asleep if it wasn't for streaming. By the way, that's not me complaining about streaming. This is actually helping me. Streaming's helping me mentally somehow. No, please, no, I beg you.
And the phone doors at you again.
I beg you, please don't hit me. Ow!
First First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Why do you guys pet my head after assaulting me? It's like, oh, we're gonna assault you and then we're gonna rub the spot better just so we can assault you again!
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Oh! Balloon! Coin!
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I
these
can't
trees
go
are
into
so
too much
tall.
detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
A body has been discovered! The second body discovery announcement. First time it played when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time has passed, which you may use however you like, a class trial will begin! Which means if we died in the repository, likely from blood loss.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually...
Right, the Monokuma's file said that they were both killed with blunt force, basically. Like, in straightforward terms. That they were both killed with blunt force.
Being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office...
Yes, his glasses were spotless the second time we found them.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Poor Makoto! He's like in between 2 people's portraits of people who are dead.
I
know! Because he was the first one to play dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No, please don't! I'm sorry! Please, I'm really sorry. My door's open so my dog could get out, and my dad's just walking over through the past the roof. And I was just like, oh shit. My mum and dad know I stream.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Having a white stone is so good, oh my god.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
No, I'm not gonna do anything I don't know about the others. Oh no! Please don't. The glasses, Celeste, are you stupid?
Then it should become clear
I am
whether he
reading
was
your
really
comments.
alive or not.
How? You know what? If someone does that again, I'm gonna do something. Ooh, Benny.
Why are these trees back? Oh my god. Oh, it's coming.
Are we done with the abuse?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm guessing the abuse hasn't stopped.
Is it safe now? Okay, it's safe now.
Right, hello. Instance.
The cherry has become God. Yes, it has. I'm just gonna stay down here for a bit. I'm just staying down here for a bit.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that Shosifumi was still alive. I have to find it to show everyone. Glasses.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
I'll raise myself back up after this.
While me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Fuck you! Yes, there is!
No, that's wrong.
So do I should go, yo!
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
There we go. I'm back, everyone.
His glasses.
Ah, my brethren petals. Oh!
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Hello, Simba. And not the Pando Simba either, the actual Simba. What's up, Bubba? What's up, brother? What's up, baby brother? Eh? Someone says hi, Simba. I can't wait to get your little Pando to level 30, then you can actually look accurate to you.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
If you can't tell everyone, I have a bunch of pets and I love them so much. I have 2 ferrets in my room that are constantly in my room. They're called Crash and Eddie. Both boys. And the 2 dogs I've been mentioning is Simba, who's the dog I've had lots. Saki loves her pets more than she likes most people. Indeed! Indeed! I prefer animals over humans. But you know, some humans are good. I've just had bad experiences with them.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository...
Oh yeah. My mum and dad are sometimes like, how the fuck can you be under those blankets when it's summer? Because I've always got like I've always got a blanket on me. Like, on me, like, I have to have a blanket. I went on a holiday, I say holiday. I went to go to a con, beginning of this year. And do you know how tempted I was to pack my blankets? It was fucking brilliant. I was extremely tempted.
They were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Squishy princess!
Got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Hifumi was a serious otaku.
I see your point, and the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
I agree with Tagami!
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Get a lens cleaner, for God's sake!
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is...
Oh!
What exactly?
What I'm
My
saying
neck needed to click there.
Blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Tagami immediately shut that question down, lol. Tissues, huh? That's a sus kind of choice material there, Jill. Also, depending on the kind of tissue, it could fucking really scratch up the fucking glasses.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
Why did no one fucking, like, check for a pulse?
He pretends
or a
to be
breath?
dead.
Oh yeah,
Then when he's
that was
alone,
my
he wipes his
nonsense
glasses
one, yeah.
clean so he can see.
Each sentence
it's not
Makoto
important.
says, each bonk or head pat I shall give. Totally random. Oh no! Is it sentences Makoto says, or the sentences of Makoto's that I have to read?
Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead...
Each sentence Makoto speaks. And the ones he says. Oh shit!
What was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
You're in the fucking nurse's office! How did no one see him? I don't know.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! Oh, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Tiffany!
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right?
Oop! That's no!
So me and Sakura headed for the repository.
I'm so tempted to put money on these things.
But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Thank you.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who'd just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Wait, Makoto spoke again!
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Woo!
But that means he took part in the murders.
Yes!
I just can't believe it. If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
I keep seeing someone in the corner of my eye and it freaks me the fuck out.
There's more?
Yes, there's more evidence!
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Okay, fair enough.
I got it!
This one!
Talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden notes?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
American pants or British pants, please clarify. I'm gonna give more evidence, and by that I mean Makoto's gonna give more evidence. American pants. Well, I need to clarify it because I'm British.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
She seemed really interested in that. I don't like that. When did we call them small clothes?
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Oh, during medieval times? Okay, I didn't know that. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet up at the equipment room at 6 AM.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to
Everyone
go.
react like Taka never wore pants or something. It wasn't found in Taka's pants. It was found in Hifumi's pants. And honestly, that's worse.
Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
No. I'm reacting that way because of Hifumi's personality. I don't like Hifumi.
It's not the same?
Which is sad because I can see myself a lot in him. But then again, I hate myself.
In other words, The killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
He found his pants!
I got it!
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Taka!
You're right, in-game characters acting
The
disgust.
killer used this
Yeah.
note to dry out Taka and
Realised I've
murder
got
him.
53 followers now.
Wait, what?
I've got 53 now.
Oh my god!
Hello, over here. Objection.
What is that? Oh, two.
I'll have to sort some settings out then when I'm done with the stream.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
TikTok!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Yes, the other person. Hifumi's pants!
Ugh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Because not everyone understands you, Jill! Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, can't let it get to me. We'll see him saying, I've got it! Shoot! And no, that's wrong. Doesn't count him speaking, because that would be unfair, wouldn't it? It would be.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for
No, where's the...
must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Yes, it does!
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
What do you want about
So do what you got!
She watches too much TikTok, that's what she's on there.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
Genocider Jill watches too much TikTok. I wonder what TikTok alpha males she would fucking murder.
What the hell are you talking about?
Influencers.
Yeah.
The note
is this?
said to meet at
Criminal.
6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was
Whoa.
murdered.
Whew.
You've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Been 2 hours.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
Why her tongue built like that? I have no idea. And honestly, it scares me.
So, Taka was murdered in both the time and place.
The FNAF 4 Foxy in-game has its tongue removed. But from the teasers, yeah. But from the teasers, he has that long tongue.
Oh, I thought he had his tongue in the game.
No.
I
What that tongue do, though? You know what? I'm gonna show you guys something that this fucking thing did. I showed people before, but I'm gonna show you guys now. Where's the default for this thing? Okay, here. This is the default for my programming, for the program I use, right?
Oh, it's completely safe for me to go on.
It has this. Blah.
Wait, oh, part of the...
You know what? You know what? I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Where is my model? There it is. Don't worry. It's back. It's back to normal. It's back to normal.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Thank you. Also, you guys should be happy. My model can't do that.
I won't lie, I don't have the other screen on my other screen. But I haven't got Discord on yours.
My model doesn't have a tongue.
Ah.
So don't worry, everyone. You don't have to worry about my model doing that.
Well, when you put it like that.
Initially it was me accidentally turning the textures off. But then I went, you know what? Technically, I'm in a dead body. Would the mouth still have its colour? Yes. Right, I'm gonna stop the game right now and just tell the lore. So when this body was in early teens, closer to like 14, 15, it was the body was severely bullied, and the original soul would visit the cherry tree all the time that I'm from. And well, one day the original body kinda ran to the tree very injured, with 3 people running behind. Unfortunately, the body didn't survive. Got completely scratched up and all that. So, who's basically the tree spirit, tried to resurrect them. I actually fell on bread sandwich. Yes. I actually fell on the chest of this body though before the spell could finish, and I got absorbed into the soul, into the body. So the original soul is not in the body. I do have the memories though, and sometimes it does feel like it's me, but it's not. I was told to live this body's dreams and fulfill what it wanted to do, and I'm going to achieve that goal. You should have seen the faces of those bullies the next day when I arrived at school. See you, hyper-realistic!
So hyper-realistic, man.
You take care as well! Thank you! So yeah, all of this is kind of in the lore part of my description, down below.
We're just up to 5 nights at Freddy's, there's more.
No further objections.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka, just the same as me.
Indeed, they did.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
What, scary streamer?
Yeah, that's scary. Oh, probably the girl's face.
Oh, yeah.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Yes, he stole it!
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Oh, that's gravel.
I got it!
I got it!
When I searched Taka's body,
Oh, got
I
it.
saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
To get rid of the evidence, Avi. You're not wrong, Ghost Child. You're really not wrong, Ghost.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Yay!
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There is only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
You're so smart, Ogami.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
No shit, Sherlock.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Can someone, like, facepalm me or something? Because Jesus Christ, he's a dumbass.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Oh my god!
So then, who killed Hifumi?
I have strong opinions on these people.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
They're still figuring out who killed who when.
Yes. They've only just figured out that technically Hifumi was alive during that last little bit.
In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
They're lagging. Oh, as soon as I said that, my game proceeds.
Stop trying to steal
Sorry.
the spot like you stupid walrus.
Getting hit with skeleton.
Who are you calling a walrus?
I mean...
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
BONK!
A weapon?
Stupid walrus. For once I'm with Jill on this.
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
On any listen.
Hifumi was killed in the repository. The culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi,
My legs.
then put the hammer back where they found
But do you
it.
have any andesites in your shop somewhere that I can buy?
Either in the chest or in the cobblestone. Either in the randoms chest or in the cobblestones chest. Or just look around my base.
Yeah, because I literally haven't, not even one tiny bit of andesite.
Just look around my area, basically.
Yeah.
Just look in my chest.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
It's like mine, Byakuya. It's the size of a pea and just as smooth.
Wait, oh, my game's crashed.
No.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Hero has two brain cells that rarely call each other. Same.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Sorry.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill
Was
someone.
disconnected for a bit, and my game crashed as well. Just inconvenient.
Then...
Sorry, dude.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
You know what? Can people do the Pando things now where they feed the dog? Or do I have to edit that? Oh no, I think I know exactly what the answer is. Oh, someone's playing with the dog. Thank you.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
There was one of the mallets that was actually damp.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow, I have to find the truth. Spotless hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
No.
Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
No.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Nope, that's wrong.
Shoot! What was used to kill Hifumi?
Was it just maybe Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Oh my god!
One thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers!
So do I kill you!
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
How did they only
I'd
just
also like
figure
to
that out?
point out
They
that the
literally said that it
repository
was
has
wet
all
like
kinds of
3
hammers.
times.
Big
I
ones,
don't know.
small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Indeed.
And whoever did that is the true killer.
They're learning.
The one Hifumi was working
They're
with.
getting there very
The
slowly.
one who betrayed him. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but
Why does it turn around the screen so much?
Because it does. I think it has something to do with the AI.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this one up. I couldn't think of anything. Okay.
Based on the rules that have even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
That is.
But that only really applies if in this case, however, there were two murders.
Where do you keep all like rocks and that?
What do you mean rocks?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit.
There's a random blocks chest in the shop, but there's also just look at all the chests at home.
Graduate and survive.
Oh yeah.
Assuming the rule holds true.
So do I Shigeru!
Does andesite generate normally? What?
Since there were two
Yeah?
murders, it's
Of
at
all
least
the
plausible
cobblestone
that
you've
more
got,
than
you've
one
got
person
no
was
andesite.
involved.
I had some before.
What do you mean?
If there'd only
you
been
make
one
andesite?
murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth
Yes, you
considering.
can. Diorite and cobblestone.
Naturally, if only one person can be saved per
just go
murder,
back to my
an
house.
accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward.
I've got one summon
Benefit?
left.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna sleep after this. Sorry, everyone.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same, that it was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed the fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at the series of connected events, but as entirely separate incidences. I can't read! Why is the game screen so small? I can improve it for next stream if you guys want. This is just how I designed my background to be. I'll improve it for next stream. I'll do some tweaks.
A block of iron. Do you want to have a look? Yes, sir.
Are you sure it's Flying Ghost? Anime Liz thinks it's too small. I'd like to make people happy, so if people want bigger gameplay, I can make bigger gameplay. Okay. Yeah, Panda's a bot that I set up. It's a little dog in the corner. You're able to interact with it. When you think about it, she's almost too amazing. It's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Me! Not really.
That's problem numero uno right now.
Uno? Oh my god, she's speaking stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's the only numbers I know.
Yeah, fucking same. The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions. In the end, he murdered him. The debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's only really one person who seems to fit.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him.
I know, right? Gasp, Celeste!
That I would go within 10 feet of that
Shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
She got snapped!
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Shit! Okay.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit.
Don't mind me, just completely just going blah, blah, blah. With my brain.
Whoever actually saw Robo just
Anime Liz, welcome to the cherry tree! I hope you enjoy our little mascot, who's sitting on my shoulder. I will zoom in just so you can see what the mascot looks like. Oh.
Got 54 followers now.
Yeah. I actually designed the cherry mascot myself. I'm very proud of it. You guys come in all different shapes and sizes.
Oh, cherry.
And colours. You all come in different shapes, sizes, and colours. But this is the basic design of the cherries mascot.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Fuck you!
Sorry.
Oh, you're such a bottom. I ship the two, I'm sorry. Every ship is valid. If you ship something, that's fine. Please don't hate me for my ships, because I won't hate you for yours. Ghost, you're saying that because you want to all hail the cherry to the non-binary version. The non-binary human version. Speaking of which, I will show you guys. I have designed human versions of you guys for male, female, and non-binary. Each are a bit different, but I know for a fact that Ghost likes the non-binary design more. Yeah. If you ship people in real life, some people will be fine with that, but you have to understand that it's also like their actual love lives in the end of the day, and who they like and who they be with won't always match up to what you want. Here's the male one, and I'll get the female one up as well.
Let's get some.
Yes, they're all done in Gacha. I can't draw properly. The best drawing I've got is the cherry.
Still good though.
Here is the human versions of your little cherries. I'm glad you like the designs. As I said, you all come in different shapes, sizes, and colours. So does your human forms, your human counterparts. You're all valid.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Exactly.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yes!
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Celeste looked like she's about to cry. Honestly, yeah. I saw a shadow. Something moving around the top of the stairs. My accent's dropping for her.
Floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the 3rd floor,
she let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Oh, whoops. Celeste, what's wrong? This is you. TGR.
Oh, sorry. That was rather an intense scream for someone like you.
God, that was quiet. What the hell?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I've seen that one like 5 times already.
You have. I saw him. The strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs and he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Yeah, I'm not doing this again. This is like the 5th time we've seen this cutscene.
Yeah.
It was to get us to divide into 2 groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems more interesting. Seems much more interesting.
Very well then. Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will lead the capture of this suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Aww, Celeste, is your bullshit getting revealed?
And on top of that, that piercing
Aww.
Get on.
Poor baby. Sorry, I'm not actually like that. I'm not actually like that.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
That was such a bad scream, though, if it was meant to. If you want to know what I'm on about, go and join my Discord and look at memes. There's a video of me screaming.
Is there?
Yes. I dare you. Look at the video.
I don't even know where that is.
It's in the memes channel.
Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it.
When did you send it?
A few days ago. I think it was on Friday, actually. It's almost a week. I didn't send it though. It was the other co-owner, Alex, that sent it. Yeah, July 7th, Laser Scream.
July 7th.
Mhm.
Oh, that. Jesus.
I have a legit laser/banshee whale.
Who produced
Headwaters, because I'm back. Welcome back, manga. I saw that's how Ghost referred to you. I didn't know if you preferred hyper realistic or manga, or just hyper.
I just realized another strange thing.
Ooh, itchy nose.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. Did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Well, duh! She's the ultimate gambler. What the fuck do you expect from her?
You were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Yes, Byakuya!
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
Learning.
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
Hagakure, you're so dumb.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. What is he alluding to? The fact that she said guys, meaning plural? Right, I need to look at the account. Okay. Cheat again! I can't think of anything already. Okay, so strange, those guys. Okay. This is an absorbed one. All I said was...
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I got it!
We did it.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys.
No!
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this.
It's obvious, isn't what was so
I'm
strange about
dumb!
Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Why am I so dumb?
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die.
Just like those guys died.
You're able to go through it again, over and over again. So do Washigayo!
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly.
Yes,
and
well
we
done,
didn't run into her
said
until
that,
after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
Thank you for head pats. I'm gonna miss voicing Celeste, I'll be honest. Ow.
About the suspicious
Is she not
person
in
I
the
saw.
second one?
Then what
No,
about the
she's
picture I
not.
took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
He's not dragging him
It
away.
has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then Then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi is dragging the suspect. Thank you for the coins!
The suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
I mean, yeah.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
What a rude bitch!
Begging to get slapped.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? Whoa, that's definitely my phone vibrating.
Yeah, I heard that from here.
Shit.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out.
Robust
Then you just dragged me across the me and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Stand up straight.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
So do I should go, yo!
How come my stuff doesn't smelt?
No, even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Fell asleep, man. I laid down for a second and was out. That's fine, Panda.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
How do you know the Japanese one, lol? Yeah, the trials take a long time, but I think we're near the end. How do you know the Japanese one, lol? I just kind of do. I watched the gameplay of this in both English and Japanese, and I've also played through this once before on my own. Yeah. So I know the answers, but Teacher God doesn't. I have played through Danganronpa 2, I have only watched Danganronpa V3, and I do have the game though.
There's a third one.
Yes, this V3, there's also Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls.
Whoa, that is a bit long.
And the anime. Which I've also seen. So I know a lot of things about the series. I'm mainly playing for the people who don't know. Yes, also the summer one. I have that on my Switch. I have that on Switch. I actually pre-ordered that one. Ooh. The characters of Danganronpa 2 stand out to me the most. Don't get me wrong, I love like most of the characters. I say most because I really didn't like Afumi. I really don't like Teru Teru. Miyu, I'm kind of on the fence, but I really don't like her either. They do carry, they really do. But I'm also a huge sucker for Nagito.
Okay, on this, is there a way to smelt iron normally? Because cobblestone won't smelt in a furnace.
Are you in my furnaces?
No, I'm at mine.
Sometimes it kind of plays up. You might want to use my blast furnace.
Half the stuff in it.
Although I'm also a huge sucker for like Gundam.
Where is your blast furnace?
It's in the shop. By the smokers. Sorry, TGR's also playing Minecraft while I'm doing this, so I'm helping him out. Yes, I did watch the Despair arc.
I'll be sitting here doing nothing.
Yeah, we always need something to distract us. Well, I say distract. We need to multitask.
I forgot I'm gonna have phantoms on me the whole time because I literally can't.
I watched all of the Danganronpa 3 arcs. The Despair, the Future, the Hope, Zetsubo hai, Marin hai, Kibo hai. Yeah. I watched them as they came out actually. That was fun.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
A lot of people seem to forget Gundam exists, but I really love him. Like, his love for animals and all that is just so good.
Oh, you got some runite ingots in your furnace where
the way Nagito just shoved me kind of side to talk to Nagi, I know it was fucking... Yes! Also, for those who understand, would you like some Owada butter with your deep fried Teru Teru?
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it.
Yeah, I deserve that one. I deserve that one. I deserved getting stuff thrown at me that time.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing.
The box protected my face from the fucking dice.
The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Checkmate, bitch.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
She completely snapped.
Yep, she is.
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Your line.
Your line. That's right. I remember.
Can you get closer to your mic?
Yeah. It's literally right next to my mouth now. That's right. I remember their name.
Despair syndrome for real, yeah.
Seneca robot.
You do.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Oof.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Ooh, that's dark.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
I got it!
I guess that one's for real. Uno reverse.
He called us all by our last names.
Exactly.
You know, like you should be doing in Japan.
Miyagi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Oh!
Don't talk.
Thank you, Byakuya!
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Can I just say, when I first saw Sakura, I thought she was really tanned. And now I can't decide whether she's tanned or she's just a different race. And I hate myself for it because I don't want to be racist.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you take your false accusations so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I?
Yes.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with her style. I like her style.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Yeah.
So, make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
I'm sorry, I don't know if I did something wrong. But I got bonked. Celeste still won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept.
You're dumb. Helpless nature.
think this one's e-handbook.
The
Could be
Kumi
wrong
was
though.
trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
No!
So much go! Yay!
That's it! The handbook!
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it! When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now this is not your everyday notebook. This has so many more uses than that. My voices are really going shit today.
Handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Woo!
Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And
Oh yeah, let's go. I always struggle with this. Weapon. Thank you! Anime list. Side profile having a seizure, yeah. In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the existence of the shadowy criminal. What do you use? Killer is me. What time? Oh, time. No. That one maybe? Who was it that the killer summoned first? What would he use? Look at this picture of Tagami though! I'm sorry, but I'm simping. Is it his backpack? Oh, I'm totally gonna fucking fail here. Right, let's pray!
What happened? Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First,
I'm like crossing my
convinced
fingers.
someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him...
Oh! If you see I'm struggling, that's fine.
Stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
Because I do technically know everything. It's just I'm not really good at memory things.
Next,
thank you for correcting me though.
He positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, for these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims.
Yes!
To solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There,
or at least in that time zone.
To see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken.
So it's 10 p.m. for us.
They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story.
Been doing this for 3 hours now.
The second big incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi. Just with these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started...
Yeah, I figured. It's fine. After I got told, I figured I did that wrong. I'm so grateful for you telling me that though!
Here's exactly what happened.
Can I... Oh, it just goes straight here.
Next they falsified 2 for these attacks. The killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the second fake incident. This time, they put these 2 incidents. The killers were able that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammer. We fell right into their trap.
Yay!
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office.
Ow!
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a
Look at
blood
that
pack
fucking
from the
magical
refrigerator
spin of the
and
blood.
Justice Hammer 3,
A present?
and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Thank you for the head pats. I really appreciate it.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time.
I'm sorry, but Byakuya's portrait? Yes.
So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation.
I'm just jamming out to the music.
He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for.
Oh, whoops.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Fancy!
What do you think that is? A long neck.
Yeah.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Fancy!
I lost?
Yes!
I lost?
Indeed you did!
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no, Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
Taiko?
I knew it.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Well, now you're not going to know your voice is completely changed.
Yeah. I'm gonna get an F in one of these areas. Oh!
Alright, on the server today.
Sorry, Celeste, you lose and die. 105 coins! Yay!
Oh,
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay.
oh yeah, I wonder who killed who.
If
Hmm.
you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
Something smells on fire.
And when the votes are
Alright.
tallied, who will become the
I just got a wind, like a gush of wind from my window, and it smelled like something was burning.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Hey, yeah, my friends died. Who's it going
What?
It's basically simply a formality at this point. But once again, you're totally correct! The black and this time, the true killer who devised this whole stinking scheme was... Celestia Ludenberg! Or more precisely, Keiko Yasuhiro!
Honestly.
Oh yeah, is it okay if I can borrow like three bits of stone that we've got?
Go ahead. Your friend sounds a million miles away from the mic. He does! But
Yeah,
here's
I need to get a new one.
But here's the thing, right? He's turned up to 200 on Discord. And apparently his mic is right by his face.
It literally is.
So there's nothing I can do about it. I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. Should I just continue all the voices, considering like you really sound miles away?
You can if you want.
I'm sure she relied on her speciality, lying. My speciality? Don't make me laugh. I don't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then, did you use, you know? I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
Indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words...
Then you're really the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it had disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is what was stolen. I know who did it.
what? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. What?
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I had taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd showed it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Grr, so it was him! How did he do it? He was supposed to She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
As for me...
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
As for me...
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then, it's hard for me to even say, he abused me.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice. Hello, Holly. Hello, baby girl. What you doing? What you doing? Holly. What's up, Kelly?
Alexa, light on.
Harley's in my room again, giving me hand kisses. Hello, baby girl. How are you? How's my little darling? Love you. For me, yes. For other people, it would be spoilers. If you see I'm really struggling to remember something, I don't mind you telling me. As long as you phrase it in a way that will make me remember, you know? Or like the hammer pit, where I was just like,
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far! Sorry, I'm really bad at voices. It's amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
I dislike you.
I'm going to kill him! I'm going to fucking kill him!
Most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Daka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you.
indeed.
Okay, just 1 minute. Sorry.
What was with this massive scream there?
That was me yawning. You should be a voice actor, you have a nice voice. Thank you! Honestly, I do want to get into voice acting. I do like it, but I'm also a singer, so... And also he can keep her to himself. The bastard! Bastard, bastard, bastard!
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? I don't have any songs yet, like, released or anything. I do want to do covers, but I need to pay my brother. Because my brother knows how to do mixes and that. I'm not very, I don't have a lot of money, so I can't, like, talk to the people who I would dream to work with. You know?
Probably will at some point.
For now, I'm just gonna have to ask my brother to help me with covers and that. I'm still wondering what my first cover should officially be. You know? I'm thinking maybe an Evanescence song, since they're really good and easy for me.
What ones are they, though?
The ones who did Bring Me to Life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've done a bunch of songs, and they're really easy for me. Despite Evanescence actually being a grade 8 song, Bring Me to Life is a grade 8 singer song.
Yeah.
And I can sing that really well, apparently.
I don't know what's happening, but Mystic and Viper seem to be fighting, killing each other.
Oh, that's normal.
I don't know why.
That's normal.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear, I will save her!
Okay, they've done it for me.
Actually,
Then would you like to join me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. Huh? I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. Huh? What are you talking about? Bro became Chad, he really fucking did. Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without second thought. The effect that item has on him was remarkable. The power of love. even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hufumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it!
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry. But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part to pretend to be dead when someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. See you next time, Hyper! We're gonna play Among Us on Friday with the viewers again. It's gonna be fun! And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... Head pats for goodbyes? Really? Yay! Thank you! While you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. That all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along? But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up being dead himself.
What the heck?
How can a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
that is a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about
No,
that.
he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike. I'm gonna miss Celeste. Like, I love voicing her. She's so good.
Why?
Then why did you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really? Just for their money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new lives began, my only thoughts has been escape. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie!
Hey!
I couldn't take it! I hated it from day one! More than anyone else in here!
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out! Every day was fresh torture! And you wanna know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me...
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle?! Honestly, she'd be looking good though. And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about! Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
there is nothing to be done.
Unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dreams to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
Are you asking me if I feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
I wish I felt nothing! I felt ultra regret for just saying the wrong thing once!
I've been at you twice for some reason.
Sorry. That is all there is to me. That's what mistake makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared.
Yes,
that's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then, I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
You'd just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. When she did, she looked at me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie, and that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Are you all done? Okay, let's get rolling! In the blackened to disturb the peace, and it must pay the price!
Now then, I've
prepared a very special punishment for her! The ultimate gambler!
Let's
give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone.
I love Celeste, man!
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
You need to watch the execution.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It's like a 3D. Put red off. The burning of the Versailles Witch. Burning. Nice.
the witch. Sorry. I can't take the execution seriously. I get so excited. Let's go. I go down, 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 and the flames will higher.
They don't even look like flames, they look like flowers. What is that? Oh yeah, I'm fucking strange.
Woo!
Fire truck in a school bus. Or school fire truck.
Nah, it's just a fire truck. One of the most simplistic, but one of the best executions in my opinion. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from their outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young! You need to place more value on your lives!
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you will just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes, but it's the reality, just can't be avoided. What were you gonna say?
I was about to say, oh nice, and then knock them down one by one, because they symbolise hope.
Yay! Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already! So, anyway... Kyoko, did I see some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
Well, what?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine. What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh. How exciting.
Oh man, oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean? Things are gonna getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
See ya later! Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. What? Then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey.
I suppose sometimes it's easier to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. My men voices are so shit. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said, I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else, head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly? Why are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You. Please, let me go. Standing here arguing isn't going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. The boy's sus indeed, but he a good boy. Well, he a good bad boy. Wink wonk. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well
Then it's up to you now.
Yo.
I'm gonna go in the dining hall, okay? Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show her a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? I'm home. Who is the killer? Xander? The killer was Celestia Ludenberg! Bing, 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 bing! Yeah.
So then...
I fucking knew it! She was acting hella sus! Yeah, indeed, boy! We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the key lock to the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Good morning! It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just as Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
I was wondering who there was on about before when you said alter ego.
Yeah, this is Alter Ego. Welcome. Alter Ego was created by a character known as Chihiro Fujisaki, who's basically the fucking Avatar.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
The Avatar for Alter Ego. He is a really good programmer. He was known as the ultimate programmer. But he also wore female clothes. There's nothing wrong with men wearing female clothes, by the way. I support you in whatever you do. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a little while longer. So, now we can officially say case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second, since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come with me?
However...
Regardless, that is not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried! Oh my god, it's nearly been 4 hours!
Oh no, I had a look at that, it was terrifying.
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko, I believe, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what Sorry.
Same.
I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And the storage room closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Right. I'm saving it there. I know technically it's not the end of the chapter fully, but
there's still more. Oh my god.
I'm saving it there. I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm really tired. So, thank you everyone so much for watching and getting me to 50 followers. You have no idea how happy I am right now. I'm going to sort some things out in a minute. And hopefully you'll be ready for the next stream for Among Us with you guys. Don't forget to join my Discord server. The link is both in my description, and if you put !Discord, because I have Nightbot activated, I might need to learn how to say it on, do it every so often. Thank you, Xander! So if you join my Discord, yeah, all those who don't want to scroll. So if you join my Discord, you will join the server, and you can actually talk to me daily on there, because I'm pretty much active on there all the time now. Thanks to you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had an amazing time, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!